Okay guys, yesterday I bought myself a car. My dream car. As a kid growing up, I watched Transformers. Best movie series of all time. Fast and Furious is up there too, but I like Transformers. And well, I fell in love with Bumblebee. As a kid loving Bumblebee, you fall in love with the car. A Camaro. At first, I wanted to get a Camaro SS. But then, after having my Speed 3, I was like, it's just as fast as SS. I mean, obviously you could mod SS, whatever, and get more out of it. But I was like, you know what? I was gonna go straight to a ZL1. So after a year or so, I got myself this car. I got this from IAA, which is Insurance Auto Auctions. And what happens with them is your car gets in a crash, your insurance company takes the car, and well, what happens with them? They send it to auction like this that sells cars that are salvaged, and well, people bid for them. And this ZL1 was up there. So the inner kid of me was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy this thing. Not everything is perfect on it. This quarter panel is damaged. Quarter panel's damaged. Looks like they slid and hit something. This wheel hub is bent. So there's stuff in here that needs to be, I got new parts already for it right here. Not Pull and Save, but from Spalding's. I mean, it came out to be $200, nothing crazy. I'll pull this out, Bondo whatever I need to, repaint it. Here's some more little damage, fender. We're gonna have to repaint this side of the car. But the main thing is, the car did not run. Well, it didn't start, so I couldn't see if the engine was good or not. So, I bought it. Yesterday, I got so excited, I forgot to record everything. And I pulled off the supercharger lid. And here's a little, I don't know what this is called, radiator or whatever. I saw little chunks here. And at first, the supercharger pulley wouldn't move, but now I got it free to move. But inside of here, there's a whole bunch of shards of stuff. And that is not supposed to be in there. It has aftermarket intake. Yeah, there's oil. I don't know how much oil is supposed to be inside of the supercharger. I know there's supposed to be a little bit, but not a lot. And then there's big old shards inside, and then oil went into that intake right there, and there's a couple more shards. So there's oil, more shards. The main pulley, this doesn't move, so the engine is probably seized up. But also another big thing is that the oil, right, looks like it's overfilled by a lot. Right in between there. But it's all the way like up 2 more inches. So one of my great teachers, I called him from high school, I'll call him Mr. S. He doesn't like to be on YouTube or whatever. He doesn't like his name out there. We'll call him Mr. S. Everyone that went to University High School knows who this guy is. Auto tech teacher, he's a great guy. So I hit him up, I'm like, hey man, I got a ZL1, but the engine doesn't start. And then I showed him that there's too much oil. He's like, well, check the coolant. So, checking the coolant. Here, let me turn on my light. There is nothing inside of there. So, what he was saying is that the coolant could be inside of the engine. I don't know how bad this damage is. I will be pulling out the engine. I will be probably doing a full rebuild on it. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I'm gonna be pulling out the oil. I mean, I don't even know what I want. I don't know if I want it to be lots of oil in there and they ran with lots of oil, or if coolant went in there after whatever happened. I don't know. I'm gonna go through and pull out all the spark plugs and use my friend's borescope. Look and see what's going inside. Pull out the spark plugs. See what's going inside of the engine. I gotta get this thing rolling. This side's good. Oh, by the way, it is a 6-speed manual. So that's a plus. There's ZL1 right there. So yeah, I mean, oh, and under the car, it's pretty much full straight pipe other than the catalytic converters. And down the road, I will be most likely getting long tube headers for this thing. And once I do that, it will be full straight pipe. I probably don't want it that loud, so I'll either get valves for it, valve mufflers, or just put normal mufflers on. But we'll see. I mean, if it's just gonna be my weekend car, maybe I'll just have it loud, but I don't want it too loud either, so I don't know yet. I know these LSs are very loud straight piped, but they do sound great straight piped if they're cammed. This is this side. As you can see, it's not in the middle. There's a couple of scratches here, no big deal. I'll be able to get all this out. This is like nothing compared to anything in the engine. I'm pretty good with body work. So 6-speed manual. I don't know why this is all ripped up in here, but it's okay. Spring, this car should be ready. I'm not in a rush. I'm gonna be taking my time on it, making sure I do everything right. I'm really excited. Got my dream car at the age of 19. I owe no money on it. Yeah, this is my new car. This will be at the drag strip. I will be doing stuff to this. This intake's pretty sweet. Cold air inductions. Cold air inductions. And it literally has like insulation inside so it doesn't suck up all the hot air from the engine. But what I noticed is there's like nowhere for the air to get in here. So I'm probably gonna have my older brother that is gonna be a future engineer 3D print me a scoop that goes into here through the grill and pretty much pushes it all into the intake over there. Let me close the hood. 67,000 miles. That's set right there. It's still dirty, but what a good looking car. Look at that thing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh yeah, and then take a look at this rim. I don't know how you do that, but I'm definitely gonna need a new rim. There's the car overview. 2013 ZL1. Lots of plans. Like I said, my dream car, so I'm gonna be recording everything I do to it, and I'm gonna be posting it up. What else can I show you guys? 4-piston Brembos in the back, and then 6-piston Brembos in the front over here. This will be the build. I will be posting a lot about it. I'll be recording everything. They will be more or less like vlogs. Currently I'm on the my Nikon D3500 camera. It'd be a lot easier for me with the GoPro, but like I said, the GoPro's at Arthur's shop. He's recording his X6M engine maintenance, as in having to do the rod bearings and crank bearings. I guess that's BMW maintenance. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for all of the car updates.